Hey guys, what's going on? Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Very sad night once again. We were watching the game, final game, Bangladesh versus India. Anyway, as usual, we lost. Congratulations, India, for your win in Asia Cup final once again. They are just too strong, I guess, and our team is always gonna be just this close to be almost, winning a cup. Anyway, we have at least a cup from our ladies. Women's team actually won the Asia Cup, so I salute them. And anyway, we have good entertainment. At least people are feeling better. We played the final. Anyway, those who do not follow, we are very passionate about a cricket game. People in states, you watch your football. Your other countries watch soccer. We watch cricket in our subcontinent. Google that game if you want to. It's very much like baseball, but a little bit different. Anyway, so I have for you today House of Hermes, and Hermes is a fragrance house. I do not have so many fragrance from. I have only the three Terre d'Hermes, this line. Okay, I have the main one here, the EDT. I have the EDP, I mean the pure parfum, and I have the haute refresh. So they are there, and this is my fourth Hermes from this house actually. And I do not actually know how come I do not have. I thought I had more Hermes fragrances, but nonetheless, it's a very very posh house. Perhaps one of the up class, more pricier house from the designer line. So this fragrance, before I start, it's really, I mean, I've been looking for this fragrance. It's one of those fragrances I've been hunting for a very long time, at least for 3 years, because I saw this one right here, Un Jardin Sur Le Nil, this fragrance right here, and then I saw Prada Infusion Dome in the list of Steven from Channel Adolescence, and I'm a big fan of his work. You guys know this, and whatever he likes, actually our taste kind of matches. So I was pretty sure I want to blind buy this. I smelled this once only before and just wanted to buy it, and finally I have it for about week plus. So let me talk about it. So this Unjardin line, I think they have few. I think in total they have four. There's Sur Le Toit, Sur Le Méditerranée or something. There are two more. I cannot remember the name, but this one I think is the one that I really wanted. So these come in like nice sort of box here. This is 100 ml. This is EDT, and I'm not pretty sure if it's the niche line or the upper class designer line, but they're pretty niche quality juice here. The box is very simple, looks like a leaf, and there is like a lotus flower, very natural white box, very simplistic. Here it follows the side, the back, more information. Here it says they have a description here. I don't want to read it out, but it's actually like it describes the fragrance. Okay, and up there it has the Hermes logo, and bottom you're gonna get your other information. Here is the batch code. Okay, find the batch code here. So pretty okay box. I mean the information pretty nice touch. The bottle is really beautiful, and they have a lot of this other bottle that is in this same shape. Okay, so it has this green, light green juice, very nice, reminiscent of I would say maybe sometimes water, because here at the bottom it has some bluish greenish tinge. So the whole juice looks really nice. Here it's light green, it's very fresh, sort of aromatic feel to the juice. And the bottle is see-through. I really like it. A very classy bottle, as you can see, heavy glass base. There you go. It's very niche sort of a bottle design, very simplistic yet niche. Here it says Hermes, okay, and it says Un Jardin Sur Le Nil. Bottom is your sticker. You cannot see it from here, and the cap is kind of plasticky. It has I think snug fit. It clicks onto place. You can pick it up, no problem. But the cap is not very heavy, but well built. Sprayer on these are massive. Really, really great sprayer. Let me show you the sprayer, and let me describe the fragrance to you. Let's go two. Okay, let the settle down. My application for this fragrance, I'll go one more here. Okay, on this neck. The other side of neck, perhaps you do not need so much spray because it's a long lasting fragrance, but I really enjoy the smell of it. I'll go one more, let's say here. Okay, and then I'll go maybe on the other side of the hand, but it's okay, enough for today. So this fragrance, it's a very fresh summer fragrance, very natural smelling fragrance. The two specialties, and the third is the note of green mango, which is this green color here. Okay, so basically what I understand, this is a garden by the Nile River. I think it's in Egypt, right? Nile, not we used to never mind. So the Nile Sur Le Nil. So the river, basically imagine like a garden. There is some sort of a vegetable growing on, fruits growing on, and then you get some sort of a green mango accord to it. And the opening, there's some citruses, but it's not your typical designer citrus like Aqua Amara or Aqua di Gio. Those are more of your synthetic sort of citrus. This one comes to you very naturally. It's like same conceptually, same orange note they applied in Terre d'Hermes, kind of earthy, kind of little bit like almost powdery, but it has that earthy sort of feel when it rains. The way the nature smells, the way the the soil smells. This one is pretty much natural. Okay, so Jean Claude Elena, I think most probably the perfumer for this. I could be wrong, but this fragrance is done to excellence. Okay, when you sniff it for the first time, you pick up definitely citrus. I pick up citrus, tomato leaves, or tomato itself, and then the green mango, as well as some oranges. Okay, that's what I pick up, but it's not the most like, if you know this one, Terre d'Hermes Ultra Fresh. It has this beautiful green citruses up top, like neroli or something fresh. This one has semi-fresh sort of feel. So what I mean by semi-fresh, it's kind of like earthy at the same time fresh. So it may not be everybody's favorite opening, but if you are in the game for some time, you smell few good designer fragrances and some niche fragrances, you will definitely appreciate the quality in this. This is very high quality juice. Longevity in this is pretty damn nice for this kind of fragrance. Usually this is a watery fragrance, with that fruits, you could get a little bit of carrot, so the vegetal notes mixes with those florals at heart, like some lotus, and then I think it has some sequoia. I don't know, there are few other floral notes in there, and then the base is pretty much like musk, woody notes, vetiver, and then some maybe oranges at the bottom. So yes, it has some similarity to Terre d'Hermes. If you're a fan of Terre d'Hermes, this is perhaps like an upgrade to that, but instead of oranges, you're gonna get a lot more green mango. It's dominant by that note. So I think this is a pretty unisex fragrance. I think you can use it for summer. I think it will be good for everyday usage, for work, signature scent worthy. If you're going for work with a white shirt tucked in, perfect scent to wear. It's very handsome, gentlemanly, very clean, posh. It exudes sort of class and like confidence as well, but it's not trying to do too much. Like, it's not obvious, so people know that you're wearing some high class cologne. How much is it? I think the price used to be like pretty much in the $50-$60 range. Now I think it has jumped up to, like, I think it will be costing around $80 to get this at this present moment in Bangladesh. But I don't know about the rest of the world and the availability. So you need to look at the online discounters. So I think this is a fantastic fragrance, like for summer and spring. If you're looking to wear something that semi-fresh, semi-earthy, this is this kind of fragrance. So the base, they mention some note of incense and some, I think there is something like a smoky feel to it. I did not pick the incense so far yet, but there is some sort of that smoky kind of like that powdery thing going on, like Terre d'Hermes. Perhaps that's the incense that I'm smelling, like on the dry down. So it's a very interesting scent. It's not a boring scent. It's every time you wear it. I brought this in the meetup with the guys, and all of them sniffed it for the first time. They were wowed by this fragrance. So it has that wow factor. So people who are even smelling niche fragrances, you can definitely try it. Quality wise, I would say Xerjoff Neo. That is one quality that comes to your mind. You think of Tom Ford Neroli Portofino, or I don't know, the few other fresh Tom Ford Neroli line. So you can try those, and this is in the same vein. I would even say this is as good as perhaps John Varvatos. If you know Artisan Pure, it has the same sort of fresh seaside quality to it. So I can imagine like it's not a really river that comes to your mind. It's more like a sea breeze, that watery, the effect that comes from the green. So it gives that sort of a breezy sort of feel, very light, airy scent. It travels nicely in the air, and it's bright sunshine, skies are blue, perfect day to wear it. In the little bit hot and humid day, this would be perfect, refreshing wearing. Think of maybe having a lemonade or mojito, wearing this fragrance. It would be great. The age for this, I think it's not maybe too young at the heart. I think it's more 20-25 years old, perfect wearing for them. And any age can actually enjoy this if you have the nose for it. It takes refined nose to appreciate a fragrance this nice and smooth and natural. So those are three things I would definitely say about this. So the green mango note, people who love mangoes, ripe mangoes is one thing. Many fragrances are like ripe mango, like Body Shop even have their own mango smell. But the green mango is different. If you haven't had green mango, you cut them down, it smells sour. It smells it's intense. It's sour, and if imagine like a kind of like if you mix some chili, some like sugar and some syrup or something like that, it becomes kind of like very edible and kind of nice, like sort of like a green mango salad. So this one gives me that green mango salad right from the heart. If you cut the mango open, you sniff it, and the green mango, I get that from this. Very authentic, mango note in this. So I highly suggest you take a look at this. Do not be off like off put, like like it's not an off putting thing, like when you think of it like that tomato and like carrots, those notes, people will be like, I am not a farmer. Why would I even want to smell like them? Trust me, smell them and you can appreciate the earthiness. You can be close to the, if you actually have thing for fruits and vegetables, you can definitely pick it up. If you have done gardening before, imagine you're planting, like watering all your plants with a pipe, and then the fresh water hits the green, whatever smell you get, this one has it. The florals from it, I do not get so much more than the lily, water lily, or whatever the flower in it that floats over the water. So I guess it's a floating water lily kind of a smell that I get from this. So the florals are not really dominant. Up top, vegetal, tomato, carrots, green mango, and then followed by some orange, water lily, and the base you get some incense, some woody, and some vetiver. That's pretty much this fragrance is all about. Really enjoy wearing this, and it can easily be my signature scent. I've been wearing this more and more every day, and for the days, if you're having an outing with the days, like if you have an outing with your friends or family, going for picnic or something like a semi-hot summer's day, I suggest wear this. Carry a decant after 4 or 5 hours. I think you need to really like reapply just to enjoy that freshness of that opening top note. In total, I get like 6 to 7 hours from it. Great longevity on the shirt. It smells good, but it's not as beast mode as the Hermès. Okay, this is like 18 hours on me. So overall, this fragrance longevity, I'll give this like 9 out of 10. Very good longevity. Projection for 2 hours projects really good. Then it's like sort of like a 3 to 4 feet around you scent bubble. Great. I'll give it like 8 for projection. Versatility, I think you can wear it summer and springtime. Winter time perhaps not, so it's a 7. Smell of it, 10, perfect 10. They didn't like do any negotiation or like any what do you call, they did not kind of sacrifice, or what am I saying, sacrifice, they did not negotiate with the quality. That's what I'm trying to say. The quality is there. 10 out of 10, sir. Okay. And overall, this fragrance I'll give, despite it's not a perfect 10 in other categories, for the originality, for the smell, natural smell, for how niche this smells, I'll give it perfect 10. This enters my perfect 10 club. Definitely, Steven is never wrong, and I can see it. I will hunt down the Prada Infusion Dome. Check out Jardin Sur Le Nil by Hermes. Definitely worthy getting a full bottle, but try before you buy. Have a very nice day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.